Hey guys, not quite sure where I left off on the last video, but I think it was where we'd got either the first or second coat of the orangey rust encapsulator on the under chassis of the Copen. Since then, well, first of all, you probably notice it's a hell of a lot more lighter in here because got 10 of these almost 2 meter long LED grille battens, and each one is 7,200 lumens, so I've got 72,000 lumens in here now, so I can actually see what I'm doing. Back panel got coated with rust encapsulator, and then the W.A.R underbody chassis. All the wheel arches. Let's get some light for you. All the wheel arches done, and under the car as well. That's had 2 coats of the W.A.R underbody chassis paint. So better than new. I've just refitted the fuel tank, and you may be wondering why I haven't done the fuel tank. It's the same reason that I haven't done a lot of things on this car. Firstly, we're on a bit of a time crunch. Well, not really, but you know, it's the MOT's due soon, and I want to get it done for that. But secondly, like all of the crap bodywork on the outside, mainly around the wheel arches, you know, all of this bubbling and stuff like that, it's not imperative that that's done, because obviously it doesn't fail an MOT on that. And secondly, I've got secret plans and clever tricks for this car, and that'll all be revealed in good time. But crusty paintwork isn't a problem for the secret plans. So let's have a look at the front wheel arches. That's all done as well. Same on all 4 corners. So now it's just a case of I'm doing the fuel tank, then I'll do the exhaust, put that back on, and then I will do the cross bracers. There's 2 of those. Again, they've had 2 coats of rust encapsulator and 2 coats of the W.A.R. The other one's over there somewhere. There it is, that one. And we'll put the wheel arch liners back in. And so the exhaust, those bracers, and then we'll start putting the interior back in. This is the exhaust, this is the front section. I'd say it's been patched there. It's been patched there. Then I had to put another patch on next to it. Don't know about the back section, I don't think that's been patched. It's a bit tired, but we'll keep patching it until it finally gives up, and then we'll put something a bit better on there. Right, I'm going to get on and do some more reinstalling of parts. I'll probably bring you back once most of the exterior stuff is done, then maybe again when the interior stuff is done, and then we'll do like a final roundup video. Right, see you in a bit. Hey guys, right, we've got most of the car back together. Well, all of the car back together actually. It's got his arse on. Alright. And wheels, and fuel tank, cross braces underneath, exhaust. Let's have a little look underneath. grovel under here for one last time, hopefully. And bear with me, I'm just going to get some light in there. There we go, that's better, I've got some light. So we've got all the cross bracing back on. Exhaust. All the little bits and bobs like, you know, covers for fuel lines and things like that. So she is good to come down off the axle stands now. I've gone around and checked everything's nice and tight. I haven't missed everything. I checked, refilled the fuel tank with fuel, checked for leaks, and that's all good. Started her up, made sure the exhaust didn't leak because we put some patches on, and that's all good. So she is ready to go for her MOT. Let me just come out, I'll show you. I've got the interior back in, bear with me. Climb out from under here. Interior's back in. I still need to wipe down all the dashboard because it's covered in dust. But I've hoovered the carpets. I've still got to wipe the seats down, wipe all the centre console down. There's quite a lot of trim pieces that have to come out of one of these when you take them apart. All these back bits, this back panel, all of those bits and bobs. And like I say, I wasn't planning on taking any of the interior out, but then we found holes that if I'd welded them with the interior in, I would have set fire to the carpet. So that's all back to normal. All in the boot as well. Bear with me. Hang on, I need to reconnect the battery. There we go. Now I can press the magic button. That opens the boot. Again, everything's back in there because we had all the side carpets out, all the floor out, all of this mechanism here. So it's all back to normal. So it's a car again. Covered in dust, absolutely filthy. So the next thing to do is I'm going to get it off the axle stands, back on its wheels, and then I still really want to allow a few more days for that under seal to cure. I mean, it's been, I don't know how long has it been, probably about a week since the second application went on there, and I've had the little heater on underneath as well, and I've got a fan that I've, you know, kept on at night as well to keep air circulating around. And it should be pretty much cured now, but just want to give it its best chance before it goes out in the Scottish wilderness and weather and salt and ugh. Poor little thing. So we'll give it a few more days to cure, but we'll get it down off the axle stands. We'll hoover up some of the dust on it and give it a wash. When it's dry outside, then I'll probably turn it around, and I've got to do, I have got to, I suppose, oil change and filter, which is a bit of a pain on these because access. And what else have I got to do? There was something else. And the other thing I've got to do is put a new driver's side glass in the door because that one's got loads of scratches on. So I've got a second-hand glass, so I'll probably make separate videos for those. But for now, that is it. See you on the next one. There we go, back on its wheels, on the ground. When you have a car on axle stands for like weeks on end, it tricks your brain and you think, oh, it's quite big. And then you put it on the ground and you realise that it's actually tiny. These are super tiny cars. I don't know if it shows up. I mean, the roof line is kind of waistline. So yeah, So when the weather's good, a few days, I'll turn her around. Might just drive up and down the drive, make sure everything's okay, and then we'll have it the front end this way so we can take the front bumper off and do the oil change and filter and do the driver's side glass, and then we'll give her a wash.